All right, y'all. First week of the Burn the Cape support group, we talked about celebrating self, and here's some things that we did. We're going to go on an activity every single week. We will have sharing time, but there's no pressure to share if you don't want to share. I also feel as though participating in the activity as a whole is going to help you, right? Like journaling isn't beneficial because you're reading it in front of the rest of the class. Journaling is beneficial because you're getting thoughts out, right? These are some of the key factors that go into self-celebration, right? We have pride. So a satisfaction with your identity and achievement. We have empowerment, affirming your own strength and capability. Can you think of something unique about yourself that you've accomplished recently or overcome recently?
And this week I had to let go of some limiting beliefs.
I'm gonna reframe it a little bit. I'm gonna say you got to let go of that limiting belief. Like, not that you had to, but you've got to, because I want you to put power in the fact that, like, that's difficult. I have limiting beliefs that have been with me since teenage years. Like, we working on them, but them heifers is strong. So yeah, like, so it's just like, so kudos to you for letting that limiting belief go. That's amazing.
For the self-awareness that it's a limiting belief within itself.
Yeah, because some people just think that's just their inner voice, and it's just like, well, this must be how I'm supposed to talk to myself.
I've been actively working on is being able to ask for help. It gives me so much anxiety to be vulnerable and go to a supervisor or go to a friend or whatever and say, I need your help with something. And I'm actively working on it. I'm not at a place where it's like no longer a stronghold in my life. It's still hard. Every time I do it, it's hard. But I think I'm proud of myself that I'm even in a space where I'm able to actively do it as hard as it is for me.
That's amazing. So today's activity, we about to get a little poetic, guys. So get ready. We about to, snap a little fingers. No, not really. I'm not poetic at all. The most artistic thing I do is bake. But today's activity, if you notice in the book, there are poems that talk about being like paying homage to yourself. And they're all Black women poems. They're by Black women and talking about different aspects of themselves and their being. So like for the first one by Lucille Clifton, the homage to her hair. When she typically says, when I feel her jump up and dance, I hear the music. My God, I'm talking about my nappy hair. She also does one homage to hips. These hips are big hips. They need space to move around in. So in our activity today, I want you to think about qualities that make you resilient, or what you overcome, or what do you admire about yourself. And I want you to write 2 to 3 sentences that highlight your strengths. I'm working with y'all too.
But recognizing my strengths and my beauties come from her, and all of her, flaws and whatever the cases may be.
I do it big, from name to personality. Big heart, big kids, big vocabulary. Big back, big butt, big energy.
Stricken and still standing. Still have music in my heart. Piecing myself back together.
Kindness is my jam and is a joy that keeps me skipping. Kindness to myself and to those who I see.
Seeing the best in everyone in situations, effectively being heard, and hearing others correctly.
We're thinking about celebration, and we're thinking about all these things, but has your understanding of self-love and self-acceptance evolved over time? And if so, how has it evolved? I am so proud of the Burn the Cape support group, being able to provide 150 Black women with 10 free support group sessions, being able to have these groups facilitated by 30 amazing Black women. This week was focused on celebrating self. Next week, we're focused on resistance fatigue.